Hello again, guys. It's Miss Ellis here. Pardon my voice today. I am battling a little bit of a cold. So today my video is going to be about emotional awareness. So emotional awareness is a little bit different for me than emotional intelligence, because emotional awareness takes into account other people's feelings and the different situations at hand, whereas emotional intelligence just comes in handy when you need to be able to read someone's vibe, or to be able to know ahead of time kind of what stand you're going to take. So with emotional awareness, the first thing is being able to be aware of other people's emotions, or to pick up on their emotions. So if you're finding yourself in a situation that's difficult and delicate, you need to be able to have the skill of reading other people's emotions in terms of, like, what are their facial expressions telling you? What is their body language telling you? Do they display like physical characteristics of an emotional change? Like, do they cry? Does their blood rush to their skin? Things like that. So just being able to watch other people, when you're having difficult conversations, is really helpful in knowing, I know what's best for kind of the whole thing, because you don't want to hurt other people's feelings, which comes to the next part of this, is that you do not want to cause harm to other people. Make sure that anything that you do, you're aware of their feelings, even if what you say is hurtful, possibly, if it's the truth and you're being honest. Just make sure that you're aware of what their reactions are, so that you don't hurt them. So if you see those reactions, you need to be able to ask yourself questions in the moment. Okay, like, what's going on here for them? And is my decision actually what's best for everyone? Or is it just best for just me? So that can be tricky, because we come to the third thing, which is, are we getting our needs met in those times? So depending on what you're doing and where you're going, what your goals are, you need to be able to look ahead and sort of imagine different scenarios and what they might turn out like, and with the intention to kind of like look at all different scenarios that you can think of, so that you can maybe kind of like vibrate those emotions out of yourself, so that you don't have that energy kind of pulsing within you to attract those different scenarios and those, like, maybe more negative outcomes. Because the more you can imagine and go there kind of emotionally, and pretend like it's like a role-playing thing, where you sort of sit down with yourself and imagine different things with the intention to release all of those feelings inside yourself, so that you don't attract what could come with those emotions inside you. It's kind of a little bit of a higher level of emotional work, but we can get into that in another video. But just know that kind of what you have inside of you can attract things that you maybe don't want, which goes into like The Secret and all of those other books and videos and things like that. So that's a little bit farther along than I need to go right now. But so just the next thing with that is just making sure that the decisions that you're making in those moments are good for your emotional well-being too. So you need to kind of, like, if you want to be able to have successful relationships and feel good about your day-to-day interactions with people, you want to develop the ability to sort of read both sides in the moment quickly, so that you can calmly and evenly, state your case, but also make a decision in the moment that might change depending on what's going on. So, and also just being able to, you don't want to feel like you're kind of going back and forth, but you also don't want to, put others ahead of you, but you also don't want to be selfish. So it's very, very delicate, and you're just going to have to do the best you can, and know that the universe knows your heart and knows what you need and what you want in any moment, and also the other person or people that are involved. And just trust as much as you can that you're not going to harm anyone, because if you've ever hurt someone, you know how bad it feels in the end, and you can live with that pain for many days after. So this is just something to help you guys see that, like, even though you might just think it's like nonchalant and it really doesn't matter to that person, maybe it does. And if it doesn't matter to you, you probably aren't doing something that you should be doing. Like, it's just, if it's so nonchalant like that, it's probably not something that you should be getting your hands into. So if you're taking it seriously and you take the people around you seriously, this is very important to develop this skill so that you can have loving interactions with people and, you know, success and happiness in your life, so that everyone can win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned from it. Please watch it again. There's a lot in here. Take some notes and just practice it. It works. It's so good. It works, and it feels really good to be able to trust that you're always doing the best thing for everyone around you as much as you can. I know you can't control everything, but we can try. So have an excellent day, you guys. I love you. Bye. Mwah.